My secret confession? If you really want to know, my secret confession is...
Hey guys, I hope you like that intro. This video is about my secret confession. Hold on, I need to adjust the camera, it's being wonky. Okay. So, and I know I look like really like white in the face, and it's because of the weird lighting. Oklahoma problems. But my secret confession, and it's not really a big secret, but when I was little, I used to be extremely obsessed with Bratz dolls. Yes, Bratz dolls, created by
MGA Incorporated. The big-headed dolls, big fabulous lips, gorgeous makeup, gorgeous hair, fabulous clothes. They were basically the second Barbie. I got my first Bratz doll when I was about 6 or 7 years old. My older brother had just moved to California, I think, and he gave it to me as a present. At first, I hated Bratz. I didn't like them at all. I found their heads to be too big, their lips to be too big. Why were they wearing so much makeup? Why were they trying to be like Barbie? Sooner or later, as I got to play with the Bratz dolls, oh, and before I get there, why were their feet little like hole peg thingies? That's what weirded me out the most. But moving on, my first Bratz doll was Sasha. It was from, I think
it was from the Wow Flies, okay.
It was from one of the very first collections when MGA first produced Bratz, and it was a Sasha doll. She had very kinky hair. I remember that her hair was extremely kinky. She had a brownish shirt, bell-bottom jeans, and her shoes were like these thick like wedges, like over dramatic wedges and stuff. I didn't like it because it wasn't Barbie. So I started to play with the doll just a little bit. I figured out that I was starting to like it, but I remember we went to the store one time, and I went to the toy aisle like most kids do, and I saw more Bratz, but those Bratz looked fabulous to me. I told my mom I wanted one so badly, so she bought one for me. Sorry, there are like flies everywhere. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like one like zoomed by my face and it freaked me out a little bit. So, sorry. But, so my mom bought it for me. I think my second Bratz doll was Jade. She had the across the shoulder top, and it had like a red rose on it or something. Her pants were like preppy kind of pants. They were like blue, no, they were like a light green, white, and it was like a dark blue kind of tone. I'm sorry guys, I keep like looking up and like looking all around and stuff, but like it's like kind of distracting out here. I'll try to record somewhere where I'm not as distracted. But and that was my second Bratz doll. It was Jade. I absolutely loved her hair. Her hair was gorgeous to me. I loved her outfit and her shoes. I think her shoes are like just some basic like sandals or something. Sorry guys. But, and then that's when my Bratz obsession started. I remember I had about 2-3 Bratz dolls before we moved to our new location, which is in OKC. Then I started to actually have an obsession. I had maybe about, I want to say 10 dolls. I had an Ice Champion doll. I tried to get at least one doll from every like certain collection. I had Yasmin a lot, and I always like, and as soon as I like got older and started to realize that there's different characters, like there's like guest characters and stuff, that's when I went hardcore on trying to collect all the like guest characters, or like brand new characters or anything, not just for Yasmin, Jade, Chloe, Sasha. And when I was about in 4th, 5th grade, I know I like skipped a lot of stuff, but I don't want to go into like detail on every single Bratz doll I had collected, because I had about 20 by then. My mom introduced me to eBay. I remember my mom knew about like my obsession with Bratz too. And so I remember a couple times she went on eBay and ordered me brand new Bratz or used Bratz. And it was kind of like a revolution to me. Not in the bad way, but like in a good way. It was like, I don't know, like it was like this a whole new world opened to me. I could buy Bratz online. So I started to go on eBay. I got in her account. Every new Brat doll I saw, any Brat doll that I would want, even if they were like $50, which there was a $50 Brat because it was special edition, but I never got it. It was too much money. But I would put it on her wish list, her watch list, or whatever. She would go through it, and I would tell her the ones I specifically wanted. I remember, like, after she would win a bid, or she'd actually buy the product, I would be really, really happy because I got a new Brat. And before you know it, my collection went from like 10 to 15 to 25 to maybe 35. And then I remember I would get like Bratz dolls as presents from my brother. I would really, really get them for my birthday. I would go in the store and have my mom buy them. I'd order them offline. Like, I had an obsession. One reason why I was so obsessed is because I found the Bratz doll to be like a teenage idol for me. And at that time, I was like completely against Barbie. In my mindset, it was just like, Barbie's not going to be as good as Bratz. Bratz are going to be better than everyone. And at that time, I hadn't heard about the Bratz versus Barbie case or anything. That was after I was slowly getting out of my Bratz phase, when I got in my teenage years. And I just found them to be fabulous. Their hair was fabulous. Their makeup was fabulous. Their clothing was fabulous. It's how I wanted to be when I was a teenager. And I just wanted to collect them all. I remember I got the Bratz World House when it was starting to come out. And this is way before not way before, but this was a bit before they started the new generation of Brat dolls with the new designs, new facial design. They're taller, things like that. And it was a big Bratz World House. I got the I don't know which one it was. I think I got the Chloe doll that kind of went with it. But I got the Bratz World House, got all the accessories, and I played with that all day, every single day. That was my obsession. Oh, and I remember I got I don't know if you guys remember, but they used to have the Bratz perfume designer thing. Like, it was a collection where like they would have the doll dressed in like a fancy nice dress or whatever, and then they would have a perfume like Sugar by Yasmin, or Spice by like Jade or something, or like Fabulous by Chloe, or whatever the names were. And I remember I got one of those dolls off of eBay, and her dress was a strapless dress. It was like this beautiful satin goldish like white color, off-white color. It was satin. It was in gold trim. It was absolutely beautiful, and that was probably my favorite dress to dress them up in, along with this like really, really short skirt, which I thought was like really cute and how I wanted to dress, but no. But like I was saying, like I just got really, really obsessed with them. I found them to be absolutely fabulous. They were fun. And then I remember that my mom started to get into like Bratz dolls too. And I found that kind of weird that she was like into Bratz dolls, and I'm just like, Mom, this is for kids. Why are you doing that? But anyways, like I found it kind of weird, but you know, she likes what she likes, at her age and that kind of stuff. That sounds so weird. But, so that kind of helped me get more Bratz dolls. And I think one big reason that attracted me to them was just their sense of style. I found their sense of style as something I would want to dress, you know? Like, and the way they describe the characters, like, their personalities, I was like, wow, they have such awesome personalities. They're not afraid to be themselves. They're not afraid to dress how they want. And that kind of, I just found that amazing. And this is, and now I'm going to start telling you about like when I got a little bit older. So the new Bratz line came out in about 2010, 2011, I believe.
2009, 10, 11, somewhere around that point. And this is when they started to get new designs. They were taller. Their clothes were different. Like, the way they move and such, you could bend their wrist, like, bend their arm, twist their arm, dislocate their arm, break their arm, all that kind of stuff.
And I was like, yeah, this is so cool. I'm going to try to get all of them. But I only got one doll, and it was the very first collection, and it was a Jade doll. And I absolutely really liked it. She had a pink and red, like, tutu skirt, and I was in love with that. A jacket, this really cute, like, top to go with it. And then that's when I found out Jade was Japanese, and I'm just like, that is so cool. But yeah, like, I just found the outfit to be really cute. Jade was always one of my favorite characters in the movies, in the doll line, just everything about her I loved. So that was probably the last Jade, not the last Jade doll, but the last Bratz doll I got, because then I slowly started to fade out of my Bratz phase. I mean, I tried to force myself to stay into it, but you know, you get older, you just don't want to really play with dolls anymore. And I think part of the reason I started to get out of it was because I didn't have anyone to play with. I did for a while, but our friendship, like, quickly fell apart, and it was a mess. So yeah, like I said, I didn't have anyone to play with, which was a part of why I started to fall out of the phase a little bit. I used to, like I said, like, and another reason I really like Bratz dolls, and this is something I just realized now that I'm a lot older, is it was a big mixture of ethnicities. The first Sasha doll had an afro. You didn't see black dolls with afros very much when, like, I was younger and things like that. They were either, like, really dark and, like, perfectly, like, straight hair. Like, they were always skinny, but then again, what doll isn't skinny? Like I said, perfectly, completely straight hair, skinny, beautiful, all that kind of stuff. But Sasha had kinky hair. She had natural black hair. And now that I think about it, I appreciate that MGA did that, you know? Like, it just kind of shows that you shouldn't be, like, black girls shouldn't be afraid to go natural. But, and it, like I said, it's just a mixture of ethnicities. I found out Yasmin was, like, mixed. Chloe, of course, was white. Jade was Japanese. That was like really, really cool. There were just other ethnicities, like they had Hispanics, Asians, blacks, even mixed races. I remember one time they had someone that was like Middle Eastern or something, Arabian or something like that. They had redheads. Oh, and that reminds me, my very first redheaded doll was Megan from the Bratz Genie Magic collection. I was obsessed with her. Her hair was beautiful. I just remember finding her hair beautiful. But I'm gonna like fast forward to like when I started to get out of Bratz and everything. So like I said, I started to get out of Bratz, and then I started to like actually count how many Bratz. And last time I remember, I had about 50 something, and that is a lot of Brat dolls to have. Not including like the big playset and things. And now that I'm 16 years old, I just want to like thank Bratz in a way, just because they're out there inspiring so many girls, you know? And now that I think about it, I really do love the Bratz fashion, you know? Like, I like the way they dress. Sometimes their skirts can be a little too short, but then again, a lot of doll skirts are really short, so you can't really complain about that. And I just hope other girls are out there had a good experience with Bratz like I did. They helped me realize it's okay to be myself. I should be able to dress the way I want without being judged, and just be true to yourself, you know? So what I plan to do now, I still have all 50 something Bratz. I think I have 53 Bratz. I have them all packed up tight in a suitcase. Some of them are in bad condition, some not. But if I can find any rare ones when I'm like much older, then I'm gonna see if I could sell them for money to help with college, just have extra cash around. And I want to pass my Bratz dolls on to my daughter, just so she'll be able to have the experience that I did. And like, this is kind of a bad reason. So when it comes to like buying dolls and stuff like that, I could just be like, oh, I already have some for you, you know? But, you know, that's my secret confession, that I used to be obsessed with Bratz like crazy. It's not really a secret confession. I'm proud to say that when I was younger, I loved Bratz. I loved their style, and I'm not afraid to stand up for them now. If people, like, I've seen people on the internet like trash talk Bratz, like, you'll never be good as Barbie. Why are they even there? Just all kinds of stuff. I mean, I'm not afraid to like stand up for them, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it in words, and I know I keep glancing off to the sides, but there's like butterflies over here, and then there's the neighbors over there, and it's just distracting. So there you guys go. That is my secret confession. I hope you guys really like this video. If you want, just like send me a message or put me a link to a video of your secret confession. I'll probably have more secret confessions in the future, just because like I just like to tell people about myself, you know. I want other people to learn from my experience, etc, yada yada yada. So I really hope you guys like this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Stay strong, stay beautiful, and most of all, be you. See you guys later, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.